Welcome to Charlotte, North Carolina, Bank of America Stadium, home to the Carolina Panthers. Hello and welcome everyone to a game that we've been eagerly awaiting. It's the Miami Hurricanes and the Texas A&M Aggies. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you, and Holly Rowe joins from the sideline with an injury report.
Hey guys, checking in pregame with the Miami head coach. Coach mentioned they are still without their top running back here today. They are coming off a bye week, so they have been able to get some crucial reps with their backup. Their running back showed some real composure, more patience at the line of scrimmage, and just reading things a little better through these last couple of weeks of practice. We'll see if he's able to put all of that out there on the field today here in the first. Guys, back to you.
Holly, keep an eye on that one for us. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Snaps it, they'll throw to start the drive. Got the quick pass. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes, only a pickup of a couple.
Yeah, and he runs a quick out route, and this is a timing route. Quarterback has to trust him, throw him the football. You can tell they've thrown this a time or two. Nice job, nice success.
Trying to get the corner. Pulls it on the option. To the back.
And that just looked off. The timing, the rhythm, I don't know what it was, but usually that option, man, it's so precise, right? Like, really quickly making a read, and you could tell they weren't on the same page. It went absolutely nowhere. Defense won that rep.
Bought a little time, lets it go. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be 4th down.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
Gonna field this one in tight quarters. Slips through the line. The speed, the shiftiness, the elusiveness, all on display in that sweet return there. Great place to start for this offense. Drops back on 1st down. Looking to the big tight end. Snagged in the middle. It's Payne. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And the Hurricanes peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. Moves to his right. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Touchdown, Hurricanes! The first points of the day. They're on the board first here in the season opener. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0.
And that is the first passing touchdown, first of many of the season for this offense. Nice drive by the offense. Way to finish it, take care of the football, make some plays in the passing game. This offense looks like they're going to be a really hard one to stop.
And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Couldn't find room for the big play. It'll be stopped after a short return. It's a coverage unit right on top of it. Texas A&M's offense takes the field, ready to get this drive going. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
Escapes the pressure to his right. It's incomplete. Good job by the defense sticking with its coverage.
That's a throw the QB would like to have back. He just has to do a better job giving his receiver a chance to make the catch.
They couldn't connect on 2nd down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. Flips it out in the flat. He was trying to reach the sticks, but he doesn't quite make it down at the 23. It's 4th down.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
A couple of yards shy of the first down marker, but they've decided this is 4-down territory. The offense still on the field. And he's brought down, but he picks up the first down, and the gamble pays off. The Aggies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Couldn't find much breathing room to return it, but the interception has this offense in business at the 27. Timeout taken here by the Aggies. That'll be their first. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. This offense has it with really good field position. Sells to run, looking to pass. On the move to the right and looking for a big one. Upstairs to make the catch. Touchdown, Canes! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board. On the run from inside his own 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves them with a 3rd and 6. Fires quickly. Turning it on! Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the first down at the 30. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these 3rd down situations.
They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. This time he's got his man. First catch of the season for this highly touted wide receiver, and man, their fans have been hungry to see that. 3rd and 6 yards to go. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires immediately. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short.
On that 3rd down play, they're just trying to get it to him quickly to see if he can do something with it after they...
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Got to make the play on 4th. And the incomplete pass, they roll the dice. Snake eyes.
Aggressive. You want to be aggressive. You want to take chances, and you tell your team about it all week, and you come out and you get an opportunity in the first half to go for it on 4th down. You shot your shot. The problem is now you put your defense in a bad situation early in this game where you're going to have to try to find a way to get a stop and create some momentum.
He's knocked down, short game, maybe a pickup of 3. That defense rallied to the ball in a hurry. Long way to go on 2nd down. From the gun. Rushes on. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat.
Yeah, that's a great job. And listen, this quarterback's had success. He's already thrown for 2 touchdowns. We got to make him feel uncomfortable. This is still early in the game. Nice job by the defense, getting a hit on the quarterback and making him think a little bit.
And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started.
Guys, look at this. I'm surprised they're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th down. Selling the fake. Throwing right. And it's knocked away. They'll give up the ball, failing to convert on 4th.
Well, I knew the coach was confident in his offense. I did not know he was that confident this early in the game. 4th and long. I thought he'd just punt that one away and let his defense take the field. Interesting.
Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a 1st down at the 31. Press center downs going to the air. Makes the grab. He's out of bounds after the good pickup, and what a way to end the 1st period. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the 2nd period and they try to find a way to answer. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Wants to throw on 1st. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. He'll run it.
You know, they went QB designed run, but there just was nowhere for the quarterback to go. He couldn't go outside, and there was just way too many bodies on the inside for him to get anything positive. They lose it.
They need a huge play on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
And he was held in check in game 1, but you're not going to hold him in check for long. And right out the gates, getting a sack in the 2nd ball game, that will not be his last sack of the season. This dude is a ball player.
And he barely got enough of that one to somehow tuck it into the left corner just over the crossbar. Now the lead is down to 11.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trying him out there.
He'll bring it out. It's John. And the returner will be knocked down. The Canes offense comes onto the field looking to put together a drive. Now they'll try the right side. Stopped in his tracks. He got nothing. It'll be 2nd and 10.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. What if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road? I can. A great job in the base defense making a play.
The Hurricanes come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. They'll ride the hot hand. Breaks into the open. They'll get the 1st down. It's spotted on the 49. No matter who's been leading the program, Miami always wants to be able to run the ball with some physicality.
Yeah, it starts everything. The line of scrimmage starts everything. That attitude starts everything. And
the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
And protecting their quarterback is job number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, as many as you want to put it up. They got to make sure they take care of him so he can make those plays. Defense wins this rep. They win up front, get to the quarterback, and get the sack.
Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. The Canes will snap it on 1st and 10. On the move, he fires. It's incomplete, and trust me, you will not see that very often from this guy. It's second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They're going to test that run defense to the right here. He's got 50 yards rushing in this first half, and he is making quite the impression in the opener. And the Canes pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. He's finally brought down, but he takes it all the way to the 6.
I just love this guy's instincts, right? When things aren't open right away, he never panics. He just understands the situation where he is on the field, and he's so confident in his own natural ability that he has the ability to run, go get the first down, keep this drive rolling.
They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Heftiness coming out on the goal line. Back to pass on second down. They get to him, and now they'll face a 3rd and long.
And when you get closer to this area near the red zone and closer inside the 5 like you are here, it's tough to throw certain routes, right? Like you need to throw those slants. You need to throw those fades. Get the ball out of the quarterback's hands really, really quickly because you know you're going to get some pressure from that defense.
Now on 3rd and goal, and that earlier sack left him with more ground to cover. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to find the end zone. Into the hallelujah land. Touchdown, Miami!
And this offense is firing on all cylinders right now. Starting the year, game 1, creating a little bit of a pad and separation at the end of this first half. But you can see why so many people are really excited about this offense this season.
And the extra point is good. Here he comes from midway in the end zone. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. A snap, wants to throw to start this drive. It's caught. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. They've been steamrolled so far in this first half, David, but maybe a little positive momentum to take to the locker room.
Well, and I like you got the first down of the drive. So maybe you can build on this now. I would play with some tempo, obviously getting closer to halftime here. Maybe create some momentum, get a score here, and cut into this lead.
Now on first down from the 28. Tells to run, wants to pass. Buying time to his right. Fires downfield. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch.
Man, this offense, they needed that one in the worst way, right? They're getting blown out in this game so far, and as we get close to halftime, they've got to be able to put a good drive together. They've got to be able to come away with a touchdown here, close the gap a little bit going into the second half.
That's a miss as an OC. He's coming to the sidelines and listen, that's not a great throw. We got to take something off of it. But we also can't miss inside. So it's a tough dynamic when you're throwing that out route. But either way, quarterback, wide receiver, they have to do a better job being on the same page.
Punt, and he's got room. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line.
Every drive is obviously important, but now that you've dug yourself a hole, this offense, they need to score here. Like, before the half, they need to move this ball down the field. Nice job in the passing game. Got to put a few together. Need to get some points to cut into this lead right before the half.
Texas A&M going up tempo.
And, man, you love to see that from this offense. Coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown, but you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
Wants to go up top on second down. Got a man in the middle. There was tight coverage, but a perfect throw and catch, and they've got it at the 9, first and goal. He's looking to throw. Look out! He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. The Canes will go ahead and call that second timeout. And now what will they come up with on this second down play? They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. He'll take it himself. Hit and drop behind the line. He'll lose a yard. The Hurricanes will call their 3rd timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Into the end zone. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum.
And another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you. And I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down.
And the quarterback is knocked down back in the 13.
And, man, it's fun to watch a defense that really knows how to pressure the quarterback and that have guys that can win up front. That's the 4th sack of the day. We're still in the first half, but they got a bunch of guys up front that twist and stunt and move and know how to rush the passer. This offense has got to find a way to get the ball out quicker and protect better.
Runs through a man. He might have space. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. And the Canes come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Fresh set of downs going up top. They get to him as he throws. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. Tosses it incomplete. They'll have to push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws for the tight end. Hauls it in. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. The clock's still running, almost certainly the last play of the half. Throws to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. We kick things off with Cal, taking on the number 10 team, the Clemson Tigers. And it's the Golden Bears, who win it on their home turf. They take pride in protecting their dirt, so to speak, and they did so today.
Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength.
This will push them to 2-0 on the season. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
2nd and long here. The give. Shakes off the defender. He gets it past the 25-yard line and finally knocked out of bounds at the 27. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 27. Plows his way ahead. He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to believe the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few.
Got like that big, reliable security blanket. And that's what tight ends are a lot of the times. They're just usually big, huge guys that if I throw it anywhere near him, he's going to pluck it, catch it, and give me some positive yards.
This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. And the Hurricanes come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Rush right in his face. Just gets rid of that one.
3rd and short like that on your own side of the field. You're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Snapped on 4th down. There he goes. Ridden out of bounds at the 45, a big play for this offense.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's fourth down, you're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical game.
Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Short completion on first down, and here they are with 2nd and 8. Gonna look downfield again. Oh, pressure's coming. Crosses the 30, he's got away. He'll be forced out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, and they'll mark him down at the 28. The Hurricanes have it with a 1st and 10. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Fires deep toward the end zone. Almost intercepted. They took a shot on first down and just about turned the thing over. Into the 3rd quarter of this opening week of the season, it's now 2nd and 10. It'll be a draw. Nowhere to go. Same song, 2nd verse, as this defense is ready for this guy.
It's an offense that takes pride in being physical. They try to get it going on the ground, but no gain on that one.
Just nowhere to run. Not a lot of wiggle room for the ball carrier.
This defense came in knowing that they had to match their physicality. Let's see if they can keep it up.
And a lot of times when you see running backs catch the football, man, they've got a little bit of space to operate.
Now wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. Needs it here on 4th down. Fires to the wideout. Has it. Touchdown, Hurricane. And the stomping has commenced. His 3rd touchdown of this game and his 3rd on the season.
And it's been more of the same in the second half for this offense, doing whatever they want. What a start to the season, man. This is exactly what you draw up. Everything they drew up in the offseason has worked in game 1, and that's why they are dominating this football game.
And he's not going to take a knee. Here he comes. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Here comes the Aggies offense out to start this drive. Unless you have somebody ready to do his best Tom Brady impression, down 28-3 is no fun, and they have to get something going right now. They're all over him. Finds his tight end. Down he goes. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
They'll go to the air on 2nd and short. A strike downfield. He's loose on the right. The 10. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Texas A&M. Lining up to add another. And the extra point cuts the lead to 28-10. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Miami's offense comes out ready to go to work. Tells the play fake, wants to throw on first down. Oh, he's going to be brought down. A huge loss on the play.
All right, I know we're winning, and that's great. But at some point, we got to stop getting our quarterback killed. Like, we got to protect the most important player on the field. Please?
After the sack, they have their work cut out for them. Basically, they have to get it to the other side of town. How about getting the foot down on that throw for the big completion? Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Keeping his eyes downfield. Trying to make magic with his feet. They'll force him out of bounds after a solid pickup on the play. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Give to the back. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
And the timing just a hair off. After the 2nd down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Tried to scramble his way free, but that defense does a great job, and there's no gain on the play.
And sometimes these QBs, man, you just want them to hang.
Wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Fires left. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. And that decision will be questioned for a while. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. The snap wants to start the drive with a pass. Gets rid of it. Out of the backfield, he's open. They stop him just a link or 2 short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. Hits inside, it's Addison. They make the tackle, but not before he picks up the first down. Texas A&M going quickly.
They run it, they get the first down, and look at the offense. Right back on the football, ready to crank this tempo up.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit, forcing the incompletion?
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. They'll move the wide receiver. 2nd down, gonna throw it. Out wide right, it's Addison. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. A manageable distance on 3rd down as they try to convert from the 20. They'll try to get it through the air. Lets it fly. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there.
Once you start to get down here towards the goal line, it's so much more difficult to throw the football. You really want to stretch the defense sideline to sideline and use your speed and take advantage of the grass when you see it. They try to take a little bit of a shot down the field unsuccessfully. Nice job by this defense.
Got to make the play on 4th. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. They'll knock him down, but he moves the sticks, and the 4th down decision pays off big time. 1st and goal and a touchdown here really gives them momentum. They'll try to get it in with the run. Defense makes a stand as the clock runs down to 0. We've reached a break, and Miami is holding onto the lead. And they are starting to pull away as we come to the end of the 3rd quarter. Let's take a look at how we got here. One final period to play, and we'll see who can grab that W as we start the 4th. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. Wide receiver going in motion. Throws quickly. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
Well, short completion setting up 3rd down now. Who is your best playmaker that you can target in this area of the field?
From the gun, he'll be stopped right there. They kept it on the ground on 3rd and goal, and it did not pay off.
And this offense,
hang on just a second. I think they're going to try to get the touchdown here. Man, this could be a gamble, guys. They could come up empty. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Still looking to his right. Going for 6. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. We've certainly seen better performances from this group. You have to hope that they'll grow from this, but this is going to be one that they're going to kick themselves over for a while. Oh, he had it right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they missed an opportunity for a nice play on first down. Moving out to the right. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Now backed up in their own end, it's 3rd and long. Here comes the heat. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
And if your job is to irritate...
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Snapped on 4th down. Throws to the tight end. It's incomplete, and the defense makes a stop and gets the football back.
I'll tell you, man, analytics in college football now are changing the way coaches think about down and distances. And listen, I know there are probably some metrics out there that say you should go for it in that situation because the percentages are telling you you got a good shot at keeping the football and keeping possession. That time, though, they're not able to come up with it. And they've now given up the football with their backs to the wall. The defense now is going to have to dig them out of this hole.
And that's kind of what we've seen from this offense all game long, man. It's been hard. It's been a struggle, and receiver and quarterback just not on the same page. Somebody out wide needs to step up, needs to make some plays for their QB because they're in a huge hole, and they need some explosive passing plays.
He'll get it all the way down to the 8-yard line, and the defense is feeling the heat. Texas A&M going up tempo. Wants to pass. Under pressure. Driving his way all the way down to the 3-yard line. So Miami signals for a timeout. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. And they'll send 5 wide receivers out, maybe creating some room for the quarterback to run. Looking for the score. And that one is picked off in the end zone. The Canes offense comes onto the field looking to put together a drive. This was certainly not their best effort. I believe this team is much better than it performed. Pressure got to him, couldn't get rid of it, and they got him for a safety.
And that's one the quarterback just has to learn from. When you're backed up like that, you've got to be able to get rid of the football. And I know he's got to scramble. He's trying to break out to the right-hand side to see if something positive can happen. But all that pursuit is coming after him. He needs to throw that thing away, live to play another play, but instead gives up the big safety.
And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. Motion from the back. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
Hey, guys, I'm trying to find a way to be up here and be positive, and I guess here's how I'm going to be positive. At least the other team didn't catch it because he's thrown it to the other team a lot today. It's been a struggle in the passing game. I'm not sure, guys, if it's not decision time to go to the other guy to see what he can do because this passing attack has not been great.
All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. And the Aggies, right after the huge play through the air, back to the line. They'll send the back in motion. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. He picks it up, still on his feet.
Woo. Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
Rush is on. And they're not on the same page there.
You got to love what you've seen from the defense in this game, too. They knew coming into this one against this quarterback, being as talented as he is, they were going to have to be really good in coverage on the back end, and that's been the case all game long. They have never let it be easy for this quarterback.
On target over the middle. He does not get there. Stopped at the 25-yard line, and let's see what they do now on 4th down. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Hauls it in. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. So they'll use a timeout here. 1 more remaining, and of course the 2-minute stoppage coming up as well. It's 1st and goal as Texas A&M comes to the line. He wants to throw it again. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Swings it out to his running back. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. They'll give it another shot on 2nd and goal from the 4. He'll set up to throw. Escapes the pressure going right. And it's grabbed for the late touchdown. And how about this? It's not over yet.
There we go. There's step 1. There's a lot of things that needs to happen for this offense, but they started with the touchdown. Time's ticking out. We got to go for 2 here. Cut this to 8, where we maybe can get another score and get that 2-point conversion to tie.
How about this? These guys are going for 2. They want to throw it. He makes the grab. The 2-point try is good, and it's a 1-possession game late. They marched 56 yards to the end zone. They still need a touchdown and 2-point conversion to tie, and they'll go for the onside kick here in the 4th. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football.
Well, here in the 4th quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump.
1st down here as we dive into the college football season. A Week 1 clash that has been worth every minute of it so far. Pick up of 8. It's now 2nd and 2.
Yeah, it's make or break time for this defense. Now, they got to get a stop. And if that's bringing more bodies in, bringing more beef in, they're running the football right up the gut, right at you. They're not going to throw the football in this situation. Time to be more physical and get this big stop.
He stopped at the 32-yard line, pick up a 5 on the play, and it'll be a 1st down. Pass completion, move the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on 1st down. Timeout taken here by the Aggies. That'll be their 1st. They'll get together to decide how to play this 2nd down. Rolls right. Unloads to the wideout. Unloads in the nick of time.
And you got to put that one on the receiver. That's just a flat-out drop. That's a good throw by the quarterback. That's a catch that receiver needs to make.
Third and long, a lot of ground to cover. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Working the middle. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. And a chance perhaps to salt this game away if this offense can pay this off with a late touchdown. With the run on 1st and goal. And they get to him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 2. Texas A&M will use its 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. Back's got it on the screen. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one.
Nice job by the defense forcing the 3rd and goal. You can't allow any run after catch in these situations. Play aggressive, play tight, and play physical.
They've moved it right to the edge, and they need 1 more yard for the touchdown on 3rd down. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
Man, you see, once you start to get to the red zone, the contested catch rate goes way through the roof. Who can make those plays when you're physically getting hit? Nice job by the defense, man. Make them earn it. Make them...
Touchdown, Canes! And they take it in for 6 more points.
I think most coaches on 4th and goal from the 1-yard line nowadays, they're going for it. And I like this offense because if I can't get 1 yard, I don't deserve to win. They're physical, lower their pads, and they get the big 4th down conversion.
The snap sets up the throw. And it's intercepted, maybe breathing a little life into this team. That's the way this defense wanted to wrap it up. Make a play themselves, finish off the game, and the offense can kneel it out from here.
Number 92 sets a kickoff.
And he's coming out of the end zone. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. First play of the drive, he'll look to throw. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and the defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays. This offense is going to have to buckle up and really protect their guy up front.
Well, the windows right now to throw into are getting smaller and smaller. How about the defender that time breaking on the ball? It was the hit that caused the incompletion.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on 4th down.
All right, let me jump in here. They are going to go for it on 4th down. I'm not sure they have much choice in this situation. Needs it here on 4th down. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. A fresh set of downs after that 4th down conversion, but still the up-tempo as they get to the line quickly. And it's a pick. No, he's out of bounds. Couldn't stay in bounds after catching the ball. It's simply an incomplete pass. Long way to go on 2nd down. Calls his own number. Oh, he's got some space. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. Texas A&M back to work with another first down. Fresh set of downs going up top. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident.
And his 5th interception of the game, a miracle they haven't pulled him yet. They bring him down, but that great defensive play might be overturned. Let's see what the call is. Drops back on first down. Blasted as he lets it go. And the pass falls to the ground, and the ball game is over. I know both of these teams were ranked, guys, but it really seemed as if they weren't on the same level in this game.
I think that was a pretty good statement game for these guys. I mean, you're ranked higher, you're more talented. A lot of people point to this game, possible upset, 2 really good teams. Jesse, they made it clear. There's only one really good team. It was them. They were the favorite, and they just made a point of it.
You're right. Not all ranked teams are created equal. One of these teams is a college football playoff contender. The other simply is not. And that demonstrated itself today. The higher-ranked team is a team with national championship aspirations. They've got so much talent. They look good today.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College